Welcome to my channel, All for Health with Jane. Family, before I can say anything about this video, I would like to say thank you for being here. Family, another thing, very important thing that I'm going to say is that please, as you are here, like this video. Just press like. It's free to do that. Thank you, family. As you're doing that, our focus in this video will be on accused number 5. Accused number 5 responding to the state's evidence. The state has just presented its evidence why it believes that accused number 5 was part of the people who killed AKA and Tibz Motswane. Now, accused number 5 is presenting his response to the court. He has to convince the court why is he saying, or why does he believe that he is innocent in this case. So whatever his lawyer is going to say in this court today, this has to convince the court that accused number 5 was not there. His lawyer says accused number 5 does not deny that he was at Wish restaurant on the day AKA and Tibz were murdered. He says he was at Wish restaurant for a date. He was there waiting for his girlfriend. And another thing, he does not dispute working for Gwabeni. Apparently, Gwabeni said he employed all these other accused, hence he had to pay them such amount of money. He paid them 133,000. I'm sure each one of them, we know about that family. So now number 5 says, I don't dispute the fact that I worked for Gwabeni, and the reason why he paid him 100,000 and more, it was for a back date since he worked for some months without being paid. And the one thing he's disputing is that he ever went to the airport on that day, the same day that AKA and Tibz went to Wish restaurant. They arrived in Durban, went to Wish restaurant, and were murdered. So he is disputing that. Let's listen to his lawyer as he is presenting this argument.
In the Magistrate Court for the District of eThekwini, held at Durban, case number 23/2156 of 24, in the matter between Lindokuhle Thabani Mkhwanazi, first applicant Lindani Zenzele Shisela Ndimane, second applicant Sianda Edimieza, third applicant Mziwa Themba Have Gwabeni, fourth applicant Lindokuhle Lindo Ndimane, fifth applicant and the state, the respondent. Fifth applicant's replying affidavit in support of application for bail. I, Lindokuhle Lindo Ndimane, the undersigned, hereby state under oath and submit the following. Paragraph 1. My personal circumstances are as contained in my bail affidavit filed in this honorable court in support of my bail application. Paragraph 2. The facts to which I depose are within my personal knowledge, unless otherwise stated or the context so indicates. The proposition of law herein advanced on the advice of those representing me. 3. I have heard the opposing affidavit of the investigating officer, warrant officer Kumar Rasen Pillay, herein after referred to as the investigating officer, being read into the court's record on the 27th of March 2024, and I've also had an opportunity to read it with the assistance of my legal representatives. 4. I aver that I've seen the affidavit deposed to by the first applicant, and I wish to bring it to the attention of this honorable court that in equal measure, paragraphs 4, the paragraphs mentioned in this paragraph are also applicable to me. Paragraph 5, regarding my arrest, I dispute that there was ever a time in which the police came to my homestead looking for me, except the day they approached my mother, who called me to inform me that the police were looking for me. It is the only day I spoke to the police when the police also showed my mother where my grave would be, next to the crawl, if I did not hand myself over. I handed myself over the morning with the assistance of my erstwhile attorney, Ms. Gilling. Paragraph 6. I dispute that I ever went to Eswatini. I was within the Republic of South Africa. Paragraph 7. I cannot deny that my bank card was used in Eswatini, as it is a visual bank card loaded onto my phone in possession of one of the arrestees in Eswatini. Paragraph 8. I dispute any suggestion that I went to the airport on the day the deceased met their death. Paragraph 9. On the 10th of February 2023, I had arranged to meet a lady at Wish restaurant. However, realizing that the clock was ticking while at Wish restaurant and the lady was not coming, I kept calling her and she kept on promising that she will definitely come. Paragraph 10. I dispute any notion that I was a spotter, as I was not even aware that first deceased was also around. It was shortly after gunshot had ceased that I heard that there was shooting outside and that one of the victims was Mr. AKA. I did not know anything about the shooting. Paragraph 11. I deny the investigating officer's version that I changed position while at Wish restaurant. I dispute the investigating officer's version that I was not patronizing Wish restaurant regularly. Paragraph 12. Prior to the 10th of February 2023, I used to have personal discovery and time bank cards. Due to problems with these cards, applicant 4 used to deposit money after working as his driver, especially with long distances trip, into my brother's bank account. My brother is Fund on Demand, but is also known as DSD. Paragraph 3. Coincidentally, I approached Standard Bank to open the bank account on the 10th of February 2023. 14. I dispute all reasons furnished by the investigating officer in opposing my release on bail. Paragraph 15. I did not dispute that for work I rendered without being paid over a period of time, that I was paid eventually 100,000 rand by the fourth applicant. The fourth applicant used to entrust me with the duty to be his driver, especially with his long trips, and sometimes there would be months in which I was not paid. Paragraph 16. The personal circumstances, the reasons I've given for release on bail, my undertaking to comply with any terms and conditions accompanying release on bail, and the fact that I've demonstrated how doubtful the state case is, make out a case that exceptional circumstances exist, which in the interest of justice warrant my release on bail. Hanke AKA in Scott Crossley versus the State, open bracket 2007 close brackets, SCA 46 RSA paragraph 7, held that the court must consider all factors and determine individually or cumulatively they constitute exceptional circumstances which will justify the release on bail. Wherefore, I respectfully ask this honorable court to admit me to bail with terms and conditions and amount this honorable court deems appropriate, dated and signed at Durban on this 2nd day of April, signed before the Commissioner of Oaths, each page initialed by the applicant.
Do you confirm the content of this statement, which was not interpreted to you here in court, but are you confirming that it was read to you, you understand it, and you confirm the content thereof?
Family accused number 5 says he never set his foot at the airport on that day when AKA arrived from Johannesburg to Durban. He says he was never at the airport on that day. So I'm not sure how is he going to solve this, because, you know, in this case, they use even cell phones to track them, to trace where they were on whatever days, according to when this happened. So if he says he was not there, and maybe they are going to check the cell phone locations where he was on that particular day, it might be a problem, a serious problem to accuse number 5. So family, we are going to wait for this. I don't know how are they going to sort this out, but we shall wait. Family, thank you so much for watching this video to this point. Please like it before you leave. Subscribe for my channel if you haven't done so yet. I love you, family. Thank you. Bye.